Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 23rd, and today was a stunning beautiful day outside weather-wise. Woke up this morning a little earlier than I really kind of wanted to, but got up, didn't have any dogs or anything, so it was super easy to deal with. Went up in the hot tub like I do a lot of times, got soaked a little bit. Karen finally got up, got around, we chilled out a little bit, just kind of did our little, household daily stuff. Had an appointment to go see a house this morning that we basically met over with a new real estate agent that I met. She's a Tom and Dan fan, BDM as well, and whatnot. Found she does real estate. So she found us a property that we never even knew existed. Our other agent we've been working with for well over a year didn't find it all, which is kind of that sad, weird ass thing. So this new agent has presented me like 4 different properties that might possibly work for us, and our agent didn't find any of them. So definitely excited to have a new agent that looks like she's actually giving a damn and finding new stuff. So we'll see. There's been a handful, the old agent missed a handful of places that I think would have worked, found out. By the time I found it, while driving around or running on my run and stuff, or biking around, found it was already under contingencies and stuff. One of them had been on the market for 2 weeks, and it just went under contingency like the day before I found it, which was super annoying. But went over and looked at it. It's a little house over New Smyrna, over near New Tractor Supply building. It's got like 5+ acres. It's an amazing little location for land. It's back in a little neighborhood that I've watched a dog in before. I used to go do dog walking and stuff. We love the neighborhood. It's got a lot of old houses that have charm to them, have that really cool quirky charm. I love the quirky charm. Lots of little bigger sizes and stuff. Works out really well. This place has 3 separate lots. The front lot with the house is 1.5 acres. The middle lot is 1.5 acres, and the back lot is 2.44 acres, so almost 2.5 acres in the back. And unfortunately, the house is a dump. The house is completely not livable. It's a real weird cutout design and stuff, the way it's all cut up. It's an older house built in 1957. Kind of the way I would have done it back then. It's just that's how it would have been. No central air, no central heat, which heat down here you don't care about. There is a nice working wood stove which could heat 90% of the house, and we haven't turned our heat on in our house for 3 years now. For our furnace, the heat pump quit working, so we don't even have heat in our house. We have a electrical fired heater and one of those infrared heaters that we'll use randomly. I think we used it 8 times last year, and we heated just the bedroom when we slept. That's all we did. So went ahead and chilled out with that. We met there though. The yard it's full of garbage and junk and trailers and old catamarans and all kinds of just old. It seems like something my drunken father would have had, just leftover crap projects he thought he was going to build someday and never did, and just that whole thing. And it is what it is. But the house is not livable for us. It would not work our needs, and it's not great. But it's got that weird rustic hillbilly charm that I think I could find somebody who'd be interested in renting it. If I could find somebody that's a little bit handy that wants to do a little bit of their own repairs and kind of patch some holes in the walls and whatnot, so I think I could easily rent the thing for $1,000 is my guess. But we'll see. There's an upstairs apartment we did not get to see that's already rented right now for like $850 a month, so that there'd be a nice little way to offset some of the cost and figure that out. But who knows? We'll see what happens there. Went ahead though, looked at the back property. We only saw the front two lots, the 2.5 acres. So we looked about 3 acres of land. The back 2.44 acres we didn't look at because we weren't sure where the property line went. So I need to get a hold of the owner who knows the property lines and have them out there with me so they can kind of walk me that neighborhood back in the woods there to see kind of where it goes and what it is. So there is a tiny little house on it, which we don't know if the tiny house included or not. The agent's going to try and find out. The original house, the front lot in the house is like $280,000, which the lot is worth probably $100,000. Just the lot is worth $125,000 in my opinion. And then the house truthfully needs to be tore down and have a new house built, but it is what it is. Then the back lot, the middle lot I mean, is probably again 1.5 acres right there, set back from the road and stuff. Is probably easy worth, and it's got power and water out there already. Which I think it runs off the front lot, so they're kind of tied together for the power source for the grid. So it had to take a little bit of rewiring and putting new meters and stuff in. But that lot, which should bring, I'm going to guess, $1.25 as well, easily, if not more, for that neighborhood. It's just, and land prices here are insanely expensive. And the back lot, I don't know what it's worth. With the extra 2.44. I can't imagine it's not worth that close to 200 range. You know, it's at least 150 there. So you break those down, just land, it's real close to, you know, the 500 they're asking for the whole property kind of thing. And then I just have to figure out how to get rid of that house, you know, and then build where I want to build. So I love the idea of having extra space. And like I said, there's already spots for RV parking. It's got the tiny house there. So it'd be a great spot if somebody wanted to come over. And Karen had a coworker, he was there for a while, was looking for a spot to park a camper and rent some land, you know, while she looked into, you know, building a house or buying a house or whatever. It'd be a perfect location for that, or Airbnb the tiny house, whatever. So if the tiny house would be included, that would offset the price of the property a lot for making some extra rental income and going from there and seeing what happens. But who knows? Like I said, the property is phenomenal. It's got like a circle drive. It's got, I mean, it's got everything I'd want in a yard, but the house is a complete and utter dump. Like, it's one of those, if I can move my house onto it, take that acre and a half in the front, I would easily pay another $150,000 just to move my house over and have it, you know, just drop my house in that yard. So the yard's worth that to me. But we're now in this position. So we did, like I said, I got to meet the lady I'd never met her before. She actually sent me a friend request a while back on Facebook, and I'm like, we haven't met yet, so I can't be friends with you on Facebook. Sorry, because unless I've met you in person, I'm not a friend on Facebook. So she understood. We kind of laughed and joked. And I said, well, now we've been here, I can, you know, I can friend request you, or I can accept your friend request. We kind of laughed and joked about that. But we chilled out a little bit, talked, hung out there a little longer. We should have. She had Sunday dinner to go cook and stuff and whatnot. So we got wrapped up there. We rode around the neighborhood, the motorcycle and stuff, just chilled out, enjoyed, we liked the neighborhood a lot, you know, a lot. So got back from there, we kind of vegged out a little bit, kind of made it a lazier day after that, just kind of detoxing from the week of dealing with Karen's father and anything else going on. So we went ahead, made some bratwurst, ended up knocking those out, had a great little meal there. We watched some TV, ended up putting on Jeopardy. We laid down on the couch and kind of cuddled together and watched, she watched, I listened to, because I was just kind of laying behind her, kind of in and out of trying to nap a little bit, just relaxing. Watched, I don't know, 5 episodes of Jeopardy on Netflix. It's old episodes, but we haven't seen them. Hell, it's new episodes to us. So chilled out there, kind of made it a nice, lazy, easy-ass day after that. So just kind of hung around. Ended up out in the patio, had myself a cigar. She came out with me a little bit, sat out there, chilled out, just had just a beautiful day. Like, absolutely just a gorgeous, lazy-ass day. It was, you couldn't ask for any better. Like, if this was every day of our life, like, I'm good with it. Like, I've been trying to explain to her, like, we need to just retire to an island somewhere where things are super cheap and just lazy our days away. Lazy our days like this every day, all day, and just say to hell with the world and just kind of let our body just be bums, you know, straight up just be bums. This would be a perfect life if we could have it this way forever and always. So, but yeah, overall, great day. Got some dog. I got to do a meet and greet. I got to do I don't know, I got some other things scheduled, trying to figure out appointments. I have a gentleman who wants to have me watch his dog, but he hasn't booked, and it's coming up soon. He still hasn't booked and hasn't booked, so it's kind of that weird, I don't know why people feel the need to wait till the last goddamn minute, but people seem to want to wait till the last minute on shit. So anyway, went ahead. That was pretty much our day. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.